Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation Knife Reviews. Just like so many of you folks, I am on the never-ending journey to find that perfect blade. We're going to grade every blade on a 5-star scale as a tool, as a self-defense implement, and as a knife overall. Also, would we replace this knife if we lost it, and should you add it to your collection? Most important of all, without further ado, let's get to this knife review.
Welcome, one and all, folks, to the K.O.E. Nation for a very special knife review of the ESEE 6. Folks, I am your King of Extreme, Phil, K.O.E. You can, of course, find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. And, folks, I decided to take my new ESEE knife hiking in glorious, glorious Colorado, USA. I gotta say, folks, this thing is really living up to its reputation as a sharpened pry bar. Just the second I touched this, I knew, okay, this is up there with the Tops Tom Brown Tracker in terms of steel quality and its ability to hold up to any kind of, oh, the sun's coming out, any kind of hard use. So, folks, because there's more people hiking up here in this glorious, glorious place here, we're going to grade this knife on a couple of 5-star scales. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The K.O.E. Nation has advised you well. We're going to grade it as a knife, as a self-defense implement, as a tool, and whether I would replace this blade once if I lost it, and if you should add this to your collection. In terms of a self-defense implement, 5 stars. I'm sorry, like there's nothing that's lacking on this blade. In terms of tool, also 5 stars, because God almighty, there's so many things you can do with this, from fire starting to chopping wood to all kinds of things. In terms of an overall knife, this is the sheath it came with. Excellent construction. Even the clip is very well put together. I tried as hard as I could to rip it off of me, and it came off of me before this clip actually bent. So yes, as a knife, I'm gonna give it 4.25 on a 5-star scale. Would I replace this knife if I were to lose it? Yes, absolutely. This really hits all the, checks all the boxes for me. Should you add this knife to your collection? For most of you, I think the ESEE 4 would probably be a slightly better option. The ESEE 6 is just perfect for me and all of my varying uses. But for some of you, the ESEE 4 might be the way to go. So folks, all that being said, thank you for joining me for this very special knife review. God bless every last one of you. Travel well. And a little addendum. I decided to take a little dip in the whitewater rapids, and I gotta say, the knife and sheath stayed in perfectly while I made that planned ascent through the whitewater rapids and the rocks until I basically just jumped out, basically like James Bond and John Wick, right, kiddo?
No.
It was totally awesome. It was the greatest of all time. And ESEE, your knife sheath gets a 5-star in my book. So that is the addendum to this ESEE knife review. God bless all y'all. Travel well.